Welcome back to another video, and just showing y'all some progress with my garden. Still going pretty good. But also I wanted to while I'm out here, I wanted to share my reaction to I was just watching watched a couple videos about basically weapons. Like these are my thoughts on owning a firearm, a gun, or whatever. And now, my current thoughts on it is like basically like this. See, I don't have a firearm, but I can get one. I have the funds to get one. All I have to do is just make time to go to the pawn shop to get a said weapon. Don't care what it is, but at the same time, the reason why I haven't been rushing to get a gun is like, bro, like, cause I already realized that this world is hell, and if somebody has to kill me over whatever reason, so let it be. And that's just sad, cause this how I look at it. Like, if they gotta kill me when I'm pushing stuff like this, then it must be meant to happen, and like, that just is what it is. I mean, if you gonna kill me, just go ahead and do it, cause at least on the bright side, I won't have to worry about no bills. I won't have to be in hell no more. I won't have to suffer no more. I won't have to go to work. You see what I'm saying? So, and then you know how many people that done had guns. These people own, like, some of these gun owners. They have the guns. They're legally, what's the word? Legally armed, permitted to have a weapon, and they still end up dying. Cause sometimes they may not have it on them at the right time. You see what I'm saying? So it's all pointless. What's the point of getting a gun if we not gonna be using it against the system? I just seen a video, black dude, first time watching his video. He was basically doing a reaction on a black guy I just seen, where he was walking down the street, and I don't know what happened before the video hit play or whatever, right? So I don't know the whole situation, but at the end of the day, I saw the guy. He was in the video, and they shot him. And the guy doing a reaction, he was saying that the black guy that was doing, all he was doing was walking, and he was gonna give them the gun. He was gonna hold up the gun and put it down or whatever, and they just shot him before he could even do that. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy. So like I was finna say before that, is that, like, why we keep getting these guns if we not gonna use it against the system who keeps doing stuff like that to us? You see what I'm saying? Like, even if you get a gun legally by way of papers, you sign the papers and they'll permit you to have a weapon, they still gonna kill you. but I swear, this earth is hell. They don't turn it into hell. So that's why I say, like, what's the point? Whether I got a gun or got a gun, it don't matter. If you gonna take my life, just go ahead and take my life. I'm gonna try to talk you out of it. But if you just shoot me to death while I'm trying to talk, then so be it. I'll be out of my misery. I won't have to worry about stressing, no more bills. You see what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, I come back, have to do it again. Grow up as a child, do the same thing over again. Get shot up again. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I view it as of right now. other than that, I try to keep my energy as high as possible, and forbid such situations to even take place. You know, I'm not asking it to take place, but I'm saying, you know, I'm just making a point. If it was to happen, then, you know, so be it. You just doing me a favor, you know, and I'm sure you're doing them a favor too, because, you know, a lot of people stress, and that's why they go and get these guns, you know, for protection, cause of the world, you know. I also hate the fact that we get these guns. I think I already mentioned that, but yeah, I hate the fact that we get these guns legally and whatever, and we don't use it against the system that's oppressing us. Cause 9 times out of 10, we getting these guns to go against each other. My next brethren slave, or my next sister who's a slave. You see what I'm saying? That's all we getting these guns for. We ain't getting it for the right enemy. Why would I get a gun for somebody that's in the same position, in the same environment that I'm in? We should be getting it. We should be using these weapons, these tools, to defend ourselves amongst the oppressors. But of course, we don't get that. We don't get that collectively. So just keep getting y'all guns, applying for all your guns, going to these white folks, talking about, I want to get a gun, and then, you know, they allow you to get it, signing papers and all that straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. So many people don't die with weapons. So many of them people don't die without weapons. And then you got to think about, we never had no guns in the first place, and they came and conquered us. They came and conquered us. We were just chilling on the planet, and they came at us with guns and all other types of weaponry that I would imagine is beyond my spectrum of thought. For us to even be in this point in time to be having this conversation. The moral of the story is, we were conquered. We have been conquered. Now the goal is to liberate ourselves from being conquered, not just physically but mentally. So yeah, that's my thought process on getting a gun. That's why I'm not too much rushing it. I can get one, you know, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point? I feel like I'm protected, but then again, you never know in this cold world. You know, I'm just talking to myself out loud, to the camera, and to whoever is listening. Another thing that I want to share is like the fact that I look at other people, like when they get shot or they die to a gun or whatever, I be like, what did they do to deserve to get shot like that? And that could be me. You see what I'm saying? So, but I don't know their past life history or whatever, if that's a real thing, because, you know, some people don't believe in past lives, you know, and I damn sure cannot prove it, you know. So other than, you know, the wisdom that one may have, that's the only hints of proof that I can get from somebody having a past life, considering your maturity, you know, how you move and stuff like that, you know, because sometimes you have people who are still young-minded, you know, young souls, but in older bodies. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way that I can describe it. So that's what I be thinking about. Like, you'll have somebody just, shopping in the store. Somebody just off them in the head in the grocery store. I'd be like, what did they do to deserve getting shot like that? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's an ongoing mystery. But if you can afford to, or you can get legally permitted to have a weapon, get one. But I'm just sharing my thoughts on it, saying that it really don't matter. All I gotta say is we gotta stop killing each other and start going for the real enemy. We wouldn't have to get no weapon if we were to come together. You see what I'm saying? But people just don't get it. We getting these guns, walking around grocery stores with a gun on our hip as if we're the enemy. When the oppressor's the one put us in a position to have to walk through a grocery store. Oh my God, they got us good, but I'm just thankful that I'm alive to come to that realization, to know what's going on, to know what took place and what is taking place, to have gotten us in this position. 'Cause like I said, some people don't get it. I mean, sure, I've listening to Trey 557. I think that Trey 57. One of them, I was listening to him. He was saying the gun can save your life. Yes, it can. But we still not using the weapons against the enemy. I mean, you can save a life, but the system is still going. You see what I'm saying? And it's so simple. I just hate that we have so much potential. We can literally change this world in one day if we wanted to, but we just will not. We won't get it. That, like, in my mind, I know that can happen, but a lot of people don't. They don't wanna believe. They don't wanna hope. They don't wanna agree that can happen. But yes, we can change the world in one day, but it would have to be a collective decision to make that happen. But of course, it's not practical. But let's say if it was, I guarantee you we can do it. Life can be way better than what it is, but we choose to live the way we're living. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Came out here to check on my plants. Ooh, spearmint. I gotta get back in shape. Like I told y'all, I'm in a real depressed state. Not gonna do any suicide or nothing like that, but I'm just talking about it, Not gonna do suicide, but it's just unfortunate to know we have this potential to change the world, and we just won't. So many people done died, our ancestors, and you got people dying today still, and this system just keeps getting worse and worse. So yeah, that's all I have for right now. So I appreciate y'all for listening. With that being said, Eater God signing out. Peace.